Bipolar
Game Reviews.
A Ding Ding and D.B.Productions official game review.
Marvelous entertainment.
And hello viewers to the first console episode of Bipolar Game Reviews. And here we're doing a Wii title, Arc Rise Fantasia, and I figured, fuck it, I might as well do it on this game since I have a whole bunch of things to say about it, good and bad. So anyways, there's a title screen. It's actually really nice and well done, I guess, for a title screen. And one thing I can say about this game is its music was done right. This is, I forgot who composed it, but someone famous. But yeah, that's one of the really good things about this game, which you can't say a lot about recent games, but this game just has good music. Anyways, here's a shitload of save files. I don't know what's the max, let's say. 10 apparently is the max, so I guess that's cool. Shit, which one's my newer file? I'll just choose this one and load it, and we'll see where the hell I'm at or stuff. Why the fuck am I here? Okay, I have no idea why I'm here, but I'll just show you some gameplay and rant and shit. Anyway, this is supposed to be a review, so let's not fight that thing. Let's fight this thing.
Shouldn't be a problem.
From the get-go, I really wasn't sure whether or not this was gonna be a good buy. I just kind of took a shot in the dark when I saw this game come out for the Wii. I really wasn't expecting that much from it, even from the video and the pictures I saw. I don't know. It wasn't in my favorite to begin with. But I'm actually shocked what an amazing Wii RPG, or just RPG in general, this became. It took some getting used to say the least, but it's something I still remember, and it's really a memorable game, and I'm really shocked that it even turned out that way. But even with all its perks, it does have a lot of downfalls, which we'll get into in a little bit. But we'll go for the good things, I guess, since I'm already in that kind of mood. Story-wise, it wasn't exactly original, but it brought some really original concepts. So you're probably thinking, what the hell is the difference? Basically, the storyline is pretty linear. There's a bad guy, you need to fight them, but it gets more complex than that, and that's where the story really shines through. It starts off really simple, and at the end you have so many more questions and answers that when it basically gives you all of them, you're shitting bricks and you're like, what the fuck, I did not see that. And another thing about the story is it could have ended so many times during the game, and it kept going. I was basically thinking, fuck this, how long is this game? It was pretty fucking amazing. That's one of the good things I can say. It just kept going and going when I thought it would stop a long time ago, and the ending was just fucking amazing in my opinion. But anyways, I'm going through the battle mechanics. One of the basic or really cool things about this is summoning shit. And these are called Rogress, which you can summon and earn. And there's even extra Rogress you can earn after beating the game. But basically, you summon them and they blow the shit out of oblivion and everything that fucking touches you. But pretty much this game has basic battle mechanics, armor, attack, magic. And it actually has some really unique things that are pretty much only in this game, but it's just game-wise it's just pretty amazing. But I think one of the biggest drawbacks is it's the Wii, so like a lot of people or RPG fans probably never even heard of this game or even bothered to pick it up, but this was, I was quite surprised how amazing of a game and how deep this simple battle mechanic of taking turns and using points was. But yeah, so just hours and hours of gameplay and just amazing battle mechanics and even story twists just made this game just fucking amazing. But that's, I guess, the gist of the good things. So now we'll fight a real boss battle and I'll talk about shit. So one of the biggest drawbacks to getting this game for me personally, and I think a lot of people, was the horrible dubbing. Just, I don't know if you can tell watching this, but just from the cutscenes, once I continue my playthrough of this, you'll see just how bad the dubbing, like, I don't know, they just got some crackheads or, I don't even know, people off the street and basically hired them, is my opinion of it. But, I don't know how the dubbing could just be so bad. But one thing I can say is it grows on you, and actually, I don't know, just after dubbing, I guess, their voices got just a little better. Maybe they had confidence, or I don't know, I think they're just new people basically off the street who are dubbers, and I don't know, just eventually it actually kind of grows on you and doesn't sound that bad. So I don't know if it was like the direction of the director that just made them sound like fucking robots, or like why it just, their voices are fine, I guess, but it's the lack of emotion within these very important scenes that just made this game really kind of awkward and weird sometimes. I would find myself smiling thinking, wow, that was so cheesy, but I think a lot of things that made this game bad in dubbing was probably from translation. I think the Japanese version sounded and, well, translated, I think, a little bit better than actually going into English. And, well, I'm not bashing the dubbing that much, in my opinion. It was still fine, but just, I don't know, I think the Japanese release appealed and looked a little bit better than the actual English release, which is a little bit sad. But like I said, it grows on you, and I actually was able to hold through and play this game. It really didn't stop me from playing it, but yeah, that's about dubbing. Now the themes of the story. I said it's kind of redundant, but it's original at the same time. They have really amazing, I guess, story concepts and stuff that really pull this game through, but the basic theme of, ooh, you're the hero, there's a bad guy, we have to kill him, is pretty straightforward and linear. There's a couple really sharp turns that just blow your mind, and then other parts of the story seem so fucking linear that you're like, But anyways, that's kind of story. In my opinion, it's one of the deeper RPG stories, but it just seems like if you played other RPG games, it's almost too similar to other games. And that's going to bring me to another point. This game has nothing to do with the Tales series, but you can just find so many similarities to the series that it kind of made it awkward at times. Even the opening title with like the image of something behind the title Authorized Fantasia looked like a Tales logo, and just flying around the map, which a lot of games do it, but just the way it was done on a ship and stuff, it just looked too close to Tales of the Abyss for my comfort. What else do we have? Just also some of the enemies, just not the enemies themselves, but like the boss battles, look too close to other Tales characters and other RPG characters. It's like they were almost ripped off. And there's two twins in this game, and they look exactly like the two twins from Tales of Vesperia, and I just found myself thinking, fuck, are they cameo appearancing in the fucking game or what? They were just too similar. Their personalities were like exactly the same. They were just the same characters, just even the color schemes of the characters were the same. It was just they dressed a little bit different, and that was like it. And I just found myself thinking,
I'm ready to go.
Wow, this is so similar to a Tales game, but at the same time it did stand apart. But I even called this game when it first came out my pre-Graces, because I thought Graces was still coming to the Wii and this was going to be my game before it, but that never happened, so this had to satisfy me. And I actually can say it actually kind of did. I was really shocked at how just great this game is, but things about the gameplay, it's just, I put a lot of hours, and there's pretty much no side missions. All the side missions are stupid costumes, but basically your characters can't wear them. You could just put them on in like your title screen, and then there'll be a skit. That's another thing. Skits seem like another thing that was ripped off Tales characters. So it, like I'm saying, there's just a lot of similarities, but what was I getting at? So there's really no side quests other than getting the Rugrats, and it's just a lot of your hours is spent on leveling up because the level difficulty of this game is just fucking out there. I don't know how hard. From this attack you'll see everyone pretty much dies, and you spend the entire time trying to heal back your party, and you basically say fuck it, I'll just die, and a lot of hours just go to training and trying to kill a single boss. A couple times I actually gave up on this game and didn't play it at months of a time because a certain boss would be on crack, and the bosses you think are impossible to beat, you'll actually have to beat them. Anyways, so here I die, and here's another similarity to a Tales game. It'll say game over, but if you're fighting like a human boss battle, they'll talk and basically say something, which is similar to a Tales game where one of the main characters will talk and say something, and then it'll be like, you never heard of them again. And that's, again, really similar to a Tales game, but overall, this game really took me by shock, and I was amazed at how just fucking awesome it was. But you have to get through its quirks of similarities and awful dubbing to appreciate it. But it's well worth your time.
Mr. Din Din.
Thanks for the fucking review.